Thank you so much for staying with us. Let's now dive into the issues we have for you on the program today. From the declaration of his deputy governor to run for governor in the governorship election to the controversy of the removal of the speaker and his deputy, Governor Adams Oshiomhole continues to defend himself on accusation that he is responsible for some of the major events that is causing the ripples in the Edo State APC. Some protesters took to the streets of Benin City, the capital of Edo State, protesting the removal of Honorable Edoro, and here are what their grievances are.
Yeah, those can have the deputy governor. I think the ASAN can have the speaker. We fail to return our speaker. No vote. No dictator and no vote. Another party. I'm not going to mention any party, but we are calling on the leadership of the APC in Edo State. We are calling on the comrade governor. We are calling on the deputy governor. They should return our speaker immediately. We are tired of all the conspiracy by the leaders of this land who have agreed to sway and remove Victor Edoro from office in negotiation for a deputy governor. We are not in a hurry to have a deputy governor. If after election deputy governor is asked, it's a different ballgame. But as it stands now, we sitting on a tripod. They have the governor, Edo North. Edo South have the deputy. We will not lose the speakership to Edo South, nor to any senatorial district.
We want to appeal to you, the leaders of APC in Edo State. If you don't want to return Edo State back to opposition, this is the right time for you to correct the wrongs. And we are giving a 5-day ultimatum. As you are here now, this same rally is going on even outside of the state by indigenous of Esaland that are all over the nation.
5 days ultimatum, that's what the protesters said they've given the governor and the leadership of the party. But the governor has been speaking about the incident. The new speaker also joins in the explanation on this matter.
As members wait for the speaker's arrival.
Knew that if for any reason it leads that you will not allow us to do it. That is why we took a note amongst ourselves that we will not let you know. We sincerely apologize, sir. We will not do so again, sir.
Many of whom know me, not just as a governor, but in my previous job as the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress. I am a Democrat. I have the competence for contestation. I do not run away from contestation. I have courage to speak out of what I believe in and to stand on what I believe in. The assumption that Edo State House of Assembly consults and obtains permission from the executive before it acts is not only foolish, it is not informed by a very rudimentary knowledge of how Parliament operates, particularly in a presidential system. It flows from the general assumption that houses of assembly are rubber stamp. Whatever they do is the dictate of governors.
Well, let's now get some more perspectives on this matter. Joining us from Benin is Mr. Iyere Prosper, one of the members of the Ishan Young Democrat. He joins us to tell us about the grievances and what is happening in the Edo APC. With what we are seeing right now in the Edo State APC, it looks like the party is in distress.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Can you hear me? Good evening.
No, absolutely, I can hear you. I've just posed a question to you, Mr. Prosper. The fact that the protests going on and the grievances of some of your members about the removal of Honorable Victor Adoro shows clearly that there is a division within the APC.
Of course. Okay. Well, my name is Honorable Prosper Iyere. I'm a member of the Young Democrats in Edo Central Senatorial District. And of course, I'm also representing the young people of Edo Central at the National Assembly under the Nigerian Youth Parliament. I think at this time we are very bereaved of the recent development in the House of Assembly. And of course, the Edo Central for over time under review has been shortchanged. We have not been treated fairly. And I think the young people has also come together to form a voice on this very salient issue that is germane to the development of grassroots mobilization for the party and a host of other very contemporary issues. Well, as you all know, we have a tripod in Edo State. We have a tripod by senatorial divides. You know, these are what informs our decisions as a people to also lend our voice to these very salient issues. The tripod I'm talking about is along the senatorial divides. In Edo State, as of now, the governor is from Edo North, and the deputy governor is from Edo South. And by extension, the speaker, by sharing formula of power along the senatorial divides in Edo State, the speaker ought to come from Edo Central by extension. And of course, again, you know, removing the speaker at this time is just plain dumb to the welfare and the consciousness of Edo people.
Mr. Prost, if I may quickly hop in, you've explained to Nigerians and a lot of our viewers across the ocean and wherever they're watching us, what exactly is a power sharing arrangement going on in Edo State, which you think that the removal of Honorable Adoro may have displaced the way things should be. But from the explanation of the governor, he says he does not know anything about it. Your group is saying he has a hand in it. Do you think so?
There is no, well, like you all know, Nigerians are very much aware of the fact that there is no impeachment in the state level, at the federal level of a legislator that the president or the governor will not be aware to. Will not be aware of, rather.
Okay, let's quickly get this right. Let's get it clearly. Being aware and being involved, they are two different things. Which one is your group saying? Is he involved or is he aware of it?
The governor is aware and he consented to it.
He consented in what sense? Because he has said it. You heard him before I brought you up on the program that he knows nothing about it, that the legislature is on his own, he's an institution on his own. And you heard the new speaker, TV, there telling us that, look, what their affairs, they didn't even allow the governor to know. But if you're saying that he is aware about, you probably know something we do not know. Do tell us, please.
Well, like you all know, according to Harold Lashwell and David Easton, politics is authoritative allocation of value. And of course, politics is who get what, when, and how. There is no possibility in whatever sense that the governor can claim, you know, he's not aware of these very salient issues at the level of the House of Assembly. I am saying to you, I'm saying to Nigerians that the governor is aware of this issue.
Okay, and all right. Just so that we can quickly round up this conversation quickly because of other issues that we have on our hands. As it stands now, the party goes into a crucial governorship election. The tenure of Governor Adams Oshiomhole, the second term, is getting over, and we know that a deputy governor has emerged. How do you think these crises can be resolved? Some of your members have given the APC an ultimatum. You're standing on the ultimatum, and when your ultimatum is not met or your grievances are not listened to, what do you think will happen next?
Well, you know, let me also tell you that historical antecedents have proven to a very large extent. In the last election that was done before this election that was, you know, conducted, Edo Central performed very, very poorly at the level of the APC as a party, you know. Then, you know, you look at that was the excuse that the governor gave for us not to get very vital positions in government. But you know, in this last election that was conducted, Edo Central, out of the 5 local governments that is in Edo Central, you know, under the leadership and the capacity of the speaker, Right Honorable Victor Tiger Adoro, you know, a lot of persons galvanize support for the APC.
Quickly, you need to round up your explanation. What is the way, if that ultimatum you're given is just about 3 days to go now, what would you do?
The ultimatum is this, that if the governor failed to reinstate Right Honorable Victor Edoro, in fact, the vast majority of youths, market women in Edo Central, we have unanimously agreed. We have unanimously agreed that, look, in fact, the commissioners, the party leaders, including the chairman of the party that is from Edo Central, they should all resign from Oshomole's government and leave the government for him.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Prosper. We must leave it at that. We must leave it at that. Thank you so much for talking to us. Time is not on our side. Let's take a moment. And when we return, PDP controversial congresses takes our attention next. It's going to be a very interesting conversation. Join us again.